You know I got it. Master Johnson here. Hey, listen. Why do you feel like you need to control everything? Okay. I was having a conversation with one of my one-on-one clients earlier today, and she's like, Brandon, I feel like I need to control everything, and I just don't know why. I feel like I finally got everything to where I needed to be, but in regards of me trying to control other people, me trying to control everything, me trying to control the outcomes so that my vision can come to life. Why do I feel like I need to? Because quite frankly, with what you've taught me, I don't want to control anybody, but my old self, my ego is just trying to rear its nasty face. It's trying to put everything that can go wrong inside of my mind. My anxiety is through the roof. And I don't see why this continues to happen. Master Johnson, why? Why do I need to control everyone? Well, I actually put it together in 3 simple things. Boom, boom, boom. Okay? And this is going to be able to assist you if you feel like, you're at a point and you're at a position where you're stopping trying to control everything, and you're starting to get into a place of relaxation and acceptance, allowance. We'll just go ahead and wrap it up with a beautiful word called feminine energy. Okay? Now, if you're just now seeing my face, I have a tendency of making things make sense. Should you feel inclined, do the things with the buttons. You want to get closer to me and my team? We're the freaking best. Find the wait list in the description, put your name there, and we will reach out to you when we get the chance. Let's dive on in. Number 1, control. Why do I want to control everything? Well, the very first thing I need you to do is call yourself out, okay? If you're a business owner, if you're a mother, a father, if you're a human freaking being, you, my friends, are a control freak. Okay, so inside of the comments, just go ahead and put 2 words, control freak. Let's go ahead and call it out. In other words, we're not going to say that to point the finger at ourselves and blame ourselves. No, we're going to take ownership over that so we can understand that we have the power to understand it. We've brought it into our awareness, and now we have to be able to break this up in such a way that's going to be able to lead to a whole new level of success. Can't wait. Second thing, the reason why you want to control everything, I'm willing to bet, is your lack of trust. Why would you need to control all outcomes if you trusted everything? See what I'm saying? So what if it's actually not trying to control everything and everyone? What if it's the lack of trust that everything and everyone can do what you know you can do, and you can't trust your essential clients with the newbie that you just brought on? No, nobody can do it as good as I can. You can't trust the new person in your life to not break your heart because you've had your heart broken in the past. You can't trust that life is getting better altogether, because whenever it gets better, for some reason, life always has a way of having the other shoe drop. You can't trust life. See, the only reason why you would need to control something is because of one of 2 things: your lack of trust or your insecurity. In other words, you do not feel secure. So therefore, you do not feel safe. And if you do not feel safe due to your insecurity, it leads to this thing called impatience or needing to have control. Let me ask you this. Can you trust God, life, universe, source? Has there ever been a point where you were let down by life? Maybe temporarily it felt like God, universe, source let you down. But then after some time, you look back, and with that hindsight, it was actually a blessing that your plans, the way you wanted them to go, didn't go that way, because if it should have gone that way, if it would have gone that way, it would have led to a whole much more pain. What if, when it seems like everything is following a certain line where everything is crumbling in your life, falling apart? What if, as things are falling apart, my friends, they're actually falling into place? Whoa, I don't know if you heard that, but there's a cool noise that I've never heard before, so stick with me. What if the reason why you try to control everything in life is your lack of trust? Watch this. Within yourself. Well, Master Johnson, the reason why I have a hard time trusting other people, trusting life, trusting anything outside of myself was because last time that I trusted someone, they broke my heart. Last time I trusted that person, trusted the mentor, trusted the woman, the man, trusted the person, they betrayed me. And if I was a little bit more slower, a little bit more cost pervasive, or if I just would have thought a little bit longer, I feel like I could have saved myself that pain. We evolve continuously in life, and pain gives us information. Now, how you associate that information can either be one of two ways. That was very painful for me, and now I'm afraid of it, and I'm never going to do it again, and life goes on without you. Or you say, that was a very painful event. I learned what I needed. Life goes on, and you go on with it with wisdom. Here's what I want you to understand. The last time you tried to trust someone or trust something, you were not the same person that you are today. You know better. It's time to show better. So the magic question that I had with my conversation with my client, I asked her, I said, okay, well, how would you be able to get to a point to where you can trust people? Well, I would have to trust them. I'd have to give them the opportunity to develop that trust, and I can see it in action. Okay, great. So are you afraid of giving control to other people because of our lack of insecurity within our availability to allow the opportunity to display itself? Maybe it's our lack of trust that who we are now is not who we once were. And because maybe now that you know better, it's time to show better. And maybe now that the opportunity for you to be able to trust someone, trust the colleague, the employee, life, maybe the opportunity right now is to do that. And then through that opportunity, you can allow your consciousness to reflect back to you the trust that you can have with knowing better by showing better. My question for all of you guys that need to control everything is, have you given yourself the opportunity when you're not attached to the fear of your past? See, there's this thing in consciousness, biggest fallacy ever told, draped over the matrix or reality or people's face, is that we're all separated, but we're not. We're all connected through consciousness. And believe it or not, everyone is a reflection based off of what you truly believe about yourself. Neville says everyone is actors to the conversations that you've had with yourself. Here's what I want you to understand. As your consciousness expands and you get better, you're going to have opportunities to show better. And then when you show trust in other people, watch this. That's actually showing trust within yourself. Because watch this. You would not be able to trust other people until you trust yourself. Don't you see the paradox here? When you trust yourself, you don't care to control anything because you already know that if it comes down to it, you can always teach them what you know because now you know better. See, you don't need to control your life and everything else. Quite frankly, I tried that. It didn't work. The only thing you need to control is the controllables. And believe it or not, the controllables are extremely simple. How do you respond to the experiences in your life? Do you react out of fear, worry, doubt, and then go down that trail? Or do you analyze, observe, and then respond through your responsibility? And then when you can recognize the opportunity for you to be the individual you know yourself to be, well, then now you don't care about controlling others. You only isolate yourself to the opportunity to display who you actually are. And then through that, you control the outcomes through your conscious state of awareness. My name is Master Johnson. There's a lot to this video. Feel free to hit the subscribe button and join me inside of my community. Find the waitlist somewhere in the description. Share this with your mama. I'm having a lot of fun, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Remember, you are the architect to your reality, but it needs a master architect. I'll see you soon.